Manchester United could honor their Old Young in special rally since 90-year-old trailblazer. Manchester United spent almost the entirety of this recent window chasing Barcelona midfielder Frenkie de Jong, with the Dutchman having emerged as a top target following Erik Ten Hag appointment at Old Trafford at the end of last season. The former Ajax boss had appeared keen on a reunion with a player who had starred under his watch during their time together in Amsterdam, notably lauding the playmaker as the conductor in his side back in 2019. As he proved, however, despite the Red Devils' continued process of the 25-year-old, which included striking an agreement with Liga outfit for a fee of around 85 million euros or about a 72 million pound, no such move came to fruition, with the player having seemingly been reluctant to make the switch to Old Trafford, having been left somewhat humiliated by that lengthy filed approach. United ultimately turned to serial winning Real Madrid star Casemiro to help bolster their midfield ranks, with the Brazilian icon joining in a 70 million pound deal. The 30-year-old offered a different profile of player to that of the young, however, due to his rank as a defensive minded Colossus in front of the back four, while the Netherlands international is a more creative and dynamic person who can make the difference, in the words of Ten Hag. The new United boss had suggested over the summer that he would mold a Syrian play at the Theatre of Dreams into a De Jong-esque asset if the club were unable to sign the 5'11" gem, with summer signing Christian Eriksen having somewhat taken on that role in recent weeks. There is another who could do the job on a more long-term basis. However, with academy prospect didn't equal a potential solution, with the 19-year-old said to have been a study at the Cup now start game even prior to Ten Hag arrival. The highly rated teenager, who has been dubbed a special talent by Hassan Abil Hafiz, was handed his senior role last term by interim boss Rob Rangnick, entering the fray alongside friend and fellow debutant Charlie Savage in the Champions League dead rubber against Young Boys back in December. While something of a forgotten affair due to the nature of the game, Iqbal's entrance caught the headlines as it saw him become the first South Asian footballer to have played for the club, with the youngster now something of a trailblazer, according to Bilal Hafiz. Also, that remained his only first team outing to date. The Iraq international did catch the eye during the Red Devils' pre-season tour, notably impressing in the victory over rivals Liverpool in Bangkok. That second half cameo saw the Manchester born a star produce one moment of equality, in particular as he brilliantly turned away from a position powerhouse Fabinho in the center of the park, showcasing impressive confidence despite his tender years. Reports have even said that Ten Hag was left surprised that the two-cap gem had not been utilized more in recent seasons after seeing his talent firsthand in training, with that possible indication that he could be handed a more prominent role moving forward. Not only it is always a joy to see an academy gem thrive, but it could also save the bravely offered millions if Iqbal can end the Young's arrival.